get to jumping. Get a piece of this bread, pudding, wake up, cake up, walking in the form.
Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania and gorgeous PNC Park. We've got a perfect day for baseball. Okay, all set to go. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Strike two.
0-2.
And he deals. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. Here's Starling Marte. That misses. And that's ball one.
1-0.
Line the other way. That's a fair ball and down the right field line and towards that corner. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw is offline, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0. One down, runner at first. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That one's in there, 0-1. A couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School in the Tampa area. And Alonso also played at the University of Florida. He was teammates there with Harrison Bader. And the right-hander deals. Alonso started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. Got him. And there are two outs.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Little bouncer out in front of the plate, and they put the tag on him. That's the third out, inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the first, here's O'Neill Cruz. The wind of the pitch. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Nimmo makes the grab, one away.
Batting second, the center fielder,
Ryan Reynolds here. And first offering is fouled off. Scherzer, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a slurve, and occasionally uses a cutter. So here's Scherzer. On the ground right side. It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner on at first with one gone. Andrew McCutchen, the next Pirate to hit. That one fouled off. Reynolds, the base runner at first with one out. got him! Down on strikes, and he knew it. And now the hitter, Ji-Man Choi. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone. Ji-Man Choi pops one out of here, and they grab the lead. It's 2-1. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Base is empty with 2 away. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a miss. 0-1. In May of 2021, Max Scherzer threw a complete game as his wife went into labor with their 3rd child. Game finished 2 hours, 37 minutes. Scherzer left Nationals Park, made it to the hospital just in time for the birth of his daughter. She was born 4.5 hours after he threw the first pitch of the game. Scherzer deals. Now one missed. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about, getting jammed on.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home. Top of the second, here's Mark Canha. Contreras back to work. And that's in for a strike. The next offering misses. 1-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
On the ground to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Daniel Vogelback at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. Fouled off. He was late.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Hauls it in, 1 away. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Canha over at first with 1 away. Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Good eye right there.
2-2.
Grounder might be 2. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Omar Narvaez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one is inside.
2-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Good eye in that spot. Yeah, there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. And it is gone. He sends it out of here. And now they're out in front. It's 4-2. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Starling Marte up to him. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Tap back to the mound. On the run, throw to first. That's out number 3. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball. Welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. The pitch. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Singy, Max Scherzer has a condition called heterochromia. Do you know what that is?
Well, I know what it is because of Max Scherzer, and it's when your eyes are 2 different colors, and something pretty interesting. We've seen it with dogs and individuals, but not a whole lot of humans, and Max Scherzer, one of those with it.
Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years, and what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Now this is in the air down the line. Yeah, left eye is brown, right eye is blue. He calls his left eye his baseball eye. Dusty Baker found out when he asked Max which eye he should look at when he's talking to him.
No, I think that's kind of funny.
And the pitch. Stays alive. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Escobar grabs it on the run.
Batting in, the second baseman.
Ji-Hwan Bae, the next Pirate to hit. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. In the air, right side. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 4-2. And welcome back. And now Francisco Lindor.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
The pitch.
1-1.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound. That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Right through there, got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Jeff McNeil stands in. Out there to center. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for them. Back here at PNC Park, set for the bottom of the third, and now the veteran catcher, Austin Hedges. And a pitch. And there's the strike. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Line drive, base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Cruz swings through it for strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really...
Lindor, that's one. On to first, double play. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Singled and scored his first time. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
And a foul ball left side. In the air out to center. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. Contreras back to work. That's a strike. That's strike one.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And now 1 and 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
On a line, base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Canna aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. So up next for New York, Eduardo Escobar. There's the strike. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Canna around third. He'll score easily, and they're up by 3. And he's got an RBI triple.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game.
Into center and a base hit. Runner from third comes across, and they lead by 4.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. Uh-oh, wrong base as it goes to third. And, of course, everybody's going to be safe. Yikes. Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good...
Up next to the net, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Next offering is down low. And that is ball one. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. One run is in. Another comes in to score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Nicely